Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome to another One Shot Saturday. Today I'm playing Schein. This is a quirky little indie platformer that is all about lights. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Rather than go into a lengthy explanation, I'm just gonna start up a brand new game, and we'll see what happens. The very first area is a light in the dark. We got such a creepy, cool aesthetic right off the bat.
Today I will find him.
Okay, so gonna find somebody? Yeah, you basically start out,
Oh, I must find him.
and you just kind of wander around. You're searching for collectibles and for items, and it's kind of a dark, dreary place
Then.
with some very depressing narration.
Weeks. Every day I come back here. To the place I last saw him. Stone. Why is it glowing?
Simple answer, these are checkpoints. If you should die by falling into water or any other method, you respawn here. Very helpful. So we're continuing on.
How are these floating in midair?
And got some spikes here, simple enough to avoid. Love there are spikes in water, as if water wasn't already instant death.
Looks like a dead end. Can't even see the bottom of the pit. Guess I have to turn back.
But you have already come this far.
What was that?
Jump.
I must be imagining things.
Jump. It is the only way.
Well, when in doubt and in a creepy forest, do what the strange disembodied voice tells you to do, and jump.
Am I alive?
Yes. Come closer.
What could it hurt? And here we find...
Now, look what we have here. A lost wanderer, and in such a dangerous swamp.
Who's there? That light. That's you, isn't it? What do you want from me?
Why so rude, little fellow? Maybe I don't want anything from you at all. Maybe I want to help you.
Don't be ridiculous. Spirits don't help people. My son, he's gone.
I have certain powers. Just take me with you, and you will see. Do not worry. My flame will not harm you. It can make you see things in a different light. You will understand soon enough.
I'm not sure if I should trust you.
Well, you really have no choice other than to climb back up. It looks quite far from here.
Guess you're right. All right, let's get going. But I'm watching you.
And so we get the green light. Now here is where the game
What's this? Everything looks so different.
starts to take a different turn.
My light changes everything.
You mean there are unseen worlds?
Of course. There's always more to your surroundings than meets the eye.
Sure. What happened to me?
What? Oh, you mean your new look? Well, since you're a part of this world, you change as well. Do you understand?
I suppose.
So yeah, the green light actually makes things happier. You can see the trees are in bloom, the water doesn't look quite so, well, gross, and even our protagonist looks kind of happy. But that's only within the bounds of the green light. Also, the green light exposes certain other things that we couldn't see before, such as these platforms. And this is where the essence of the puzzle platformer lies. You must use the light to get to paths you couldn't reach without it. And it starts off pretty simple, but it is going to get a lot more complicated. Like, for instance, here, we couldn't get past those spikes without the light, but with it, just a simple walk right over. And even here, could drop down there, but there's nothing below, so let's just keep heading to the right.
this supposed to be? Door?
Take a closer look. It is a portal which allows you to quickly travel through the swamp.
Is it safe?
Of course it is. What kind of guide would I be if I put you in danger?
And where does this door lead?
You will see. Now come on, do not dawdle.
Yeah, something tells me this is going to lead us to somewhere dangerous. But first, we'll grab another collectible. There's a bunch to find in every area. We're not going to be searching for them all in this video, obviously, but they're kind of fun to look around for and find. Oh, our next area is called a murky place.
Whoa, what a way to travel.
You better get used to it.
I already feel I'm losing my way. I need a map to get back after I find my son.
Suit yourself, but a lousy map will not help you in this murky place.
Now here, you'll see we've got new collectibles. Every area has their own collectibles to find. So simple enough to grab them all. You just have to search for them. And I love that they have some vertical blocks, so the light will not only reveal, platforms to stand on, but also platforms that are in your way. It's kind of a simplistic version of, say, the switching mechanic from Outland. So, a nice touch there.
Say, what's with these stones? I mean, why do they start glowing when I pass?
They react to all creatures and serve as guideposts to make sure you do not get lost.
Do you think my son came along this way?
Perhaps.
Now these are interesting. Thorny vines. They will kill you if you touch them, but they only appear in the green light. So, another instance of the light changing everything around you. And yep, there's the trick. It wants you to turn the light on there, but you definitely shouldn't. Now, the funny thing is here, you can just walk along and it doesn't matter, but turn on the light and you actually have to platform your way across. I like, things like that. Now let's see. Gotta get up there. There's a neat trick you can do. First thing first, we go over here. And we're going to use this platform, this one. There we are. Lets us get back up there. Oh, I gotta use this to get up.
May I ask you something?
You just did.
What is this place? I mean, what?
A swamp, as you can surely see.
I can see that. How come there are portals? Floating platforms? These glowing stones?
Well, this is not an ordinary swamp. If it were, neither of us would be here, would we? Few know how it came about, but do not worry. As long as I'm with you, it is a safe enough place to be.
Sure.
Not.
Yeah, sure, it's a safe place to be. Now here, you got a little preview. Got to make some jumping and switching at just the right times. Now you will see, while they were talking, I died while collecting a piece of collectible. If you die while doing that, you do not keep the piece. You have to go back and collect it. So, it can be a little tricky. Now here, to get that other collectible, we're going to need to jump and get on top of these upper platforms. Whoop, that was a little tougher. The timing can be a little tricky, but it's fun to get. Alright. There we go. Not too bad. And here we head up. There we go. Yeah, this also has an interesting mechanic. If you're standing in front of a platform that would appear, it doesn't appear until you clear it. So it allows for a little bit of tricky platforming. And now here, another leap of faith. We died. Yep. That's not the place you want to go. Oh, I gotta get this one again? Alright, fine. Let's do this. Got it. Alright. What you actually need to do is head down into here. That's where the actual platform is. Now to our next area. Rivers Crossing. Let's see. Anything to the left? Nah. It's usually a good idea to check to the left first, just in case. Now, these are neat. These are gears that only work when light of a specific color is shining on them. Oh, yeah, spoiler alert, there's more than just the green light, but you probably knew that was coming.
First portals. How cogwheels?
As you can see,
But how does it work?
it's a magic cogwheel. Magic. The light affects all parts of this world.
Alright, and now we want to get that up there, but can't get to it from here. We might have to come back to that another time. For now, let's just sort of wander along and see where the path takes us. I love the color mechanics of this game. Like here, you actually have to keep the light on it to keep it moving while you jump over, because if you let the light go away, it'll start going back. Simple enough for now. Gets much harder later.
Way to travel. It's like being on a boat.
Do not get too comfortable with such transportation.
Yeah, it's not going to be around this easy forever. Can I just say, I love the music. It's just happy sounding. Oh, get down there, keep it moving. There we go. The music really fits the mood of the areas. It's still kind of cheerful here, even though it's, raining. Alright, keep that going. And simple enough. We got a little platform we can get across. As long as you stay directly above it, it's not not that hard to keep it moving. Here. Haha. Gotta drop down just right point. And momentum is your friend. Oh, and suddenly the music gets epic. Seriously, I love the soundtrack to this game. It's rather simple at times, but so much fun. There we go, keep going. This is your first true, real platforming test of timing. Gotta keep this moving and get past, okay? Whew. Not too bad. Alright, keep them moving together. There we go. And we've made it across. Now what waits for us down below here? You know what? Let's get this saved. Aha! I had a feeling there was the platform down below there.
What was that?
What do you mean?
Something moved.
Well, of course something moved. It is a swamp after all. It is filled with creatures.
Is it? I haven't seen a living thing up until now.
I take that as an insult.
So are you alive?
Not exactly. It is still rude.
So here it gets a little tricky. Gotta be careful with jumping, or you'll impale your head on the spikes. But you gotta move from platform to platform just right. Yeah, he's not the best jumper. Mostly what you want to do is fall from one platform to the next. That's the easiest way to make sure you're getting to them just right. Now here we've got some specifically glowing platforms that only are there when the light's on them. And that's where it starts getting a little trickier. Just keep moving. We're doing good. And we made it. Time for some more platforming with gears. These are extra tricky because they're going to try to kill you if you land on them and stay on them too long. Oh. Didn't stay on that one long enough. Let's try this again. Alright, just take these across. And there we go. Darn it. That one's kind of a particular jump. You have to jump early enough to avoid the spikes above, but late enough to avoid the thorns below. Didn't make it. One more try. Let's do this. Come along, little depressed man. Alright. That didn't do so well either. Okay. However many... I was about to say however many tries is the charm, but that one certainly wasn't it. Okay, this time through. Make it to that. There we go. And a little further. Now these ever-rising platforms, followed by some ever-falling ones. These are more my style. Okay, we're doing good. Made it through.
But no.
Sure, it's nothing.
Wait a second.
What is it?
There is something I have to tell you. Do you remember the strange noises from before?
Of course. You told me it was nothing.
Well, I did not say it was nothing. I just said there were creatures in this world.
And?
There are some ancient creatures lurking in the depths. I'm afraid we've awakened a rather unpleasant one. It's called Schein.
What now? Run. Play dead? No, maybe it's friendly.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Look at this thing. It's huge. It has tentacles. Please, let's find another way around.
There is no other way. But you have me on your side, remember. Just use what you have learned so far and we will be fine. Friendly or not, it blocks our way. You have to defeat it.
Yeah, something tells me that's not friendly. So we specifically have to platform our way against it. So to start off, climb to the top, and you go down here, and you'll notice he makes certain platforms disappear. They actually get broken. There we go. Shine the light at him. And he doesn't like it. That's all it takes. Oh, and then I killed myself. So, yeah, all it takes is just shining the green light on Zenel, and Zenel runs away. Also, don't be stupid like me. Don't run off the front of those platforms because they obviously have spikes. And they will kill you. Instead, it's safer to go off the backside. But yeah, I didn't really point it out, but during the quote-unquote boss fight, the tendrils would come up and destroy 3 different platforms in sequence. The platforms would reform, but that's the trick, is you have to use those to get around. Ooh, almost stabbed myself there. And now we move around a little bit more. Avoid a few more spikes. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't work. Gotta go at just the right time. Aha! Jumping across like that. There we go. And this is the fun part. Run for your life! And you just barely make it. Oh look! He's back. This is the actual boss fight against Zenel. And what you gotta do is you gotta work on lowering this with the... I fell. There are gears that are scattered around the stage. You've got to work on lowering them. There we go. Basically stay up here as long as you can. Okay, he got rid of that. Let's trick him into getting rid of this one. There we go. Now as long as we can up here. Not going to be able to do much with that. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. Try to trick it. Oh, he didn't take the bait. Alright. Well, the trick is you have to keep lowering it enough that you can then jump over the top and get back and forth left to right. This should enable us to get it down low enough. And I fell again. Alright. Let's try that one more time. It's not a hard boss fight, it's just a matter of a bit of precision. Huh. Suitably epic music going on. Alright, doing good. Lower it more. Alright, there we go. And across the way. Perfect. This is what we want. See, now that we got it low enough, all you have to do is just jump back and forth whenever he destroys the platform. And sure enough, get it down low enough, and you spear him and he dies. That's all it takes.
That was tough. Can't believe we defeated this beast. It is dead, isn't it?
It is.
That feels strange. You look exhausted.
I'm a glowing ball of light. How can I look exhausted? Anyhow, I'm all right. In fact, I feel great. These ancient souls are overflowing with power. And we have just absorbed it all.
What do you mean?
I mean, our power in this world has grown.
That's good, I guess.
Yes, it is actually good. You'll notice that our sphere of influence, for lack of a better term, has grown so we can reach much farther. This will be very helpful in coming puzzles. And the spirit lady is a little creepy, but I kind of love it. I'm going to wrap that up here. It's a little bit shorter, but I figured this is the perfect point to end this video off. Check this game out yourself if you get a chance. You can usually find it for practically nothing online. Support these devs. It's an amazing game. And it's got some fun bits toward the end, some really hard puzzles toward the end. And I'll go ahead and tell you now, when you get other lights into the mix, it becomes very, very complicated very quickly, but in a good way. Definitely one of my more favorite puzzle platformers. So I encourage you to check it out yourself when you get a chance. If you guys have any suggestions for other one-shot Saturdays, leave them in the comments. Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.